player from Philly, who was shot and unalive while he was on his way to school
at
with
7
his
in the morning.
mother. As he was getting into his mother's car to be dropped off to school, that's when multiple gunmen would appear out of the back of their home and begin firing shots. Noah was struck multiple times in his torso. Police said that it was at least 20 bullets fired. Just know they did it first.
Oh, just know they did it first.
Slide, get your rest, Cheesy. That boy gas now.
Woo! Alright, Moolah Gang, so a few days ago, we dropped a video about a young dude who was playing basketball and he ended up getting unalived on his way to school at 7 o'clock in the morning after his ops camped out in front of his crib and blicked him down in a car while he was in a car with his mama. Now I'm hearing that same dude got unalived because he had something to do with Gilly the Kid's son getting killed about a year back. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's false. We finna watch it and see for ourselves.
Teenager is gunned down in an alleyway behind his home. Noah Scurry is being remembered for his performance both in the classroom and on the basketball court. Games have now been canceled for the rest of the week as the school community mourns.
It's going down.
The
student who was killed was exceptional. He scored remarkably high on his SATs.
And all these people talking, they didn't know about he had two, for everybody that don't know, he had two total different lives. If you didn't catch my video, he had an Instagram page where he was being nice and smiling and he was hooping. Then he had a whole other Instagram page where he was rapping, dissing ops, throwing up gang signs. He was very much gang affiliated by his own admission. So somebody camping outside your house at 7 o'clock in the morning and unaliving you and you just a hooper, a smart nerd hooper, it don't happen like that most of the time. If he got caught by a straight bullet, okay, that makes sense. Somebody went to your house and unalived you. They had to come get you. It's always more to that story, boy.
The star basketball player on the team here.
Always more to that story, boy.
Slogan. I don't know it all, but
trying to get some clout.
I know what I've been
silly little boy.
Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon. Okay. We upload videos that we can't behind the scenes, and after you do that, follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, just the other day, we did a video about a young basketball player from Philly who was shot and unalive while he was on his way to school with
7
his
in the morning.
mother. Reports say that on January 14th, early in the morning, around 7 a.m. on the north side of Philly, when a young man by the name of Noah Scurry was
Do you understand that your ops had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning? These boys off perks, yerks, jerks, all type of shit, folks. They woke up at 6 something in the morning and said, we finna go camp out at his crib and wait for him to leave. We don't know if he gonna leave at 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, but when we see him, we gonna drill him. That's insane, bro, when you think about it.
As he was getting into his mother's car to be dropped off to school, that's when multiple gunmen would appear out of the back of their home and begin firing shots. Noah was struck multiple times in his torso. Police said that it was at least 20 bullets fired. The 17-year-old student athlete was taken to a nearby hospital where he was later pronounced deceased.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing the video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Now, a lot of this was a surprise to Noah's family and friends because they all identified Noah as being a very smart and charismatic kid who would light up a room whenever he entered. Noah wasn't your typical athlete who has a stigma of being all sports and no academics. Noah was the opposite, as he excelled in both, where he was enrolled into honors classes and even scored the highest on his SATs within his school.
The whole school.
With all that being said, most people wouldn't have thought that this same student athlete was into the streets the way that he was.
But he was.
Because as much as he did good on the court, he also had one foot in the street and was a part of the same drill culture that played the Philly streets.
Right.
Noah was living like James St. Patrick,
bro.
by the alter ego
he was
Joker
like Tariq.
on TV. Noah was the basketball player, and Joker was the rapper who covered his face to hide his identity, so people wouldn't be able to see who's behind the disrespect. However, it seemed like with all that hiding he did,
they put two and two together.
Wasn't enough because people were able to make out who he was,
right?
And he paid a price for being involved in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
In fact, just literally hours before Noah was shot and unalive, he put out a diss song called "Swing My Door," featuring another Philly artist by the name of Drench Season. Ironically, when we did the video about Noah losing his life, the video he did only had 53,000 views.
Right.
Before that, it only had 48. But as y'all know, controversy sells,
right,
and drama spread faster than anything. Yeah. At the time of this video right now, that same video now sits at over 200,000 views
in a few days.
In just 2 days.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's due to all the speculation that's been going on since his death.
Right.
And y'all know what they say. You're worth more deceased in the music industry.
Hell yeah.
Now we're going to get into why and how people have been connecting Noah to the death of Gilly's son Cheese, and explain why they're saying that he's one of the suspects that took his life.
And that's where it gets spicy, chat. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you hooping. On Thursday, you unaliving Gilly the son Cheese? And you thought they wasn't gonna come get you? So you saying you one of the suspects, one of the shooters that unalived Gilly the kid's son, Cheese, and you thought you was just gonna go to school, dish your ops on the weekend, and nobody was gonna do nothing to you? The whole city know what school you go to. It's not that hard to find out where you live. These little boys be tripping, and it's obviously you could tell little bro was smart. So, you could tell little bro was smart. He had an SAT score. It was high. But these niggas are unalive they self, gang. He damn near he did it to himself. He pulled the trigger himself. On his own self, gang. And after you did all that, you ain't even got enough sense. As smart as you is, your dumb ass don't even got enough sense to be quiet. Shh. Keep it on the low key, Mr. Sir. You gonna tell everybody. Man, y'all niggas be stupid in the mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
He was a nice boy, man.
Man, what the fuck are you crying for? That went to school and terrorized them young. He shot after school with a switch.
Right.
What the are you talking about? He was nice.
Right.
After it came out that Noah was shot and unalive, a man by the name of cbaby22 on Instagram would make some interesting posts via IG story. Now, I don't know why these guys do things like this. I personally feel it's for attention, but you have to remember that you posting on social media, not only are you bringing attention to yourself from the internet, you're also alerting the feds.
And you lucky they didn't hit your mama with none of them bullets, gang, on the dead guys. All this playing, all this crazy shit. You lucky your mama ain't get unalive, boy. And I'm glad she didn't. Cause she ain't I know she ain't know you was doing half the stupid shit you was doing. You feel?
But anyway, C-Baby would take to his IG story and do the typical trolling of Noah's situation, as he would post a video of him and caption it saying, quote, "My FanDuel ticket cooked. Heartbreak emoji."
Not the FanDuel ticket.
He would caption it saying, quote, "Just know they did it first."
Oh, just know they did it first.
In the next slide, he would repost a picture of Noah and caption it saying, quote, "I feel sorry for his mama. Heartbreak emoji."
Me too.
Then in the last slide, this is the post that will have people connecting Noah to the demise of Gilly's son Cheese, as he will post a childhood picture of Cheese and caption it saying, quote, "Get your rest, Cheesy. That boy gas now."
Woo! And he probably went and caught Cheese. He probably went and caught Gilly's son because he trying to up his ranks in the streets. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to go catch him. Yeah, no problem. I'll go do it. Get your stupid ass back in the class and go hoop, man. You done got yourself unalive. Then they got your mama smacked with a bullet. Because you trying to be cool? Why? What? Hey, let me ask y'all something, chat. Let me ask y'all something, chat. Do you think it's lame to be a hooper? When did that get lame, gang? That used to be you feel me? You either, nigga, in the hood, you either was a street nigga, or you played sports, or you rapped. You feel me? It was never lame to be a hooper, ever. Never, ever. Nobody ever called you a lame for playing sports. Nope, in the hood, ever. Never. Never. Never, ever, bro. So what the fuck? You went and caught a body and did all that, bro, because you wanted to be cool with street niggas who don't care about you, bro, instead of going to make $1 million hooping? These college kids getting paid right now, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking millions. Cash, cha-ching in your pocket. Y'all, it's insane, boy.
And smoke emoji. Now, for the ones that love saying guys don't be from Philly but think they know what's going on in the Philly streets, well, this is why. You have people who may know what's going on actually, and they from Philly, doing the most and putting too much street business on social media. None of us knew if Joker had anything to do with the passing of cheese or not prior to this.
Right.
And maybe it was known, but just within a certain group of people in Philly.
Right.
But when you have guys do things like this, it lets the whole world know what's going on. And you got to be careful, because you could get yourself wrapped up into an investigation, or because you're dropping clues on social media for police. But anyway, when it comes to the situation, we don't know how true it is, whether Noah truly has something to do with the passing of cheese or not.
It don't matter.
But
He was playing like he was. He playing like he did. He was playing like he was a street nigga, and he wasn't the whole time. If he was playing like that, your ass would have been more on point coming out your damn mama house in the morning. This ain't the first time, it ain't the last time somebody even got smoked on the way to school, on the way from school, leaving school, in front of the school, at the bus stop, on the way home from school. Like, this ain't the first time. It's been happening in Chicago, Philly, New York, DC. It's been happening, bro. This is what happens. You get what I'm saying? If you in the streets and you in high school, bro, that's gonna happen, bro. Motherfucker know where you go to school at. Motherfucker coming to your school. Motherfucker know where you live at. Motherfucker following you. It's not that hard.
Sure, Noah wasn't as innocent as everybody may thought. Aside from the dissing, it's rumored that Noah was actually shooting back when he was ambushed the morning that he was unlocked.
Oh, they said he blinked back at him. They said he had that thing on him with his mama in the front seat at 7 o'clock in the morning. They said he bust back at their ass. But it ain't work. You should have stayed your ass on the court.
But maybe that's why they say it was
I feel
so
sorry
much
for his mama, man.
By police. Either that,
it's
or
crazy.
it was a switch used to take his life when everything went down.
Yeah, it might have been a
show
switch.
No videos or pictures, but with social media being social media, pictures and videos of Noah's deceased body after the shooting will go viral. In the picture that's floating around the internet, you can see someone laying over Noah's deceased body, cuddling him as they grieved over him.
Damn.
Because it was evident that he was gone.
Yeah.
And I can't front y'all, just seeing that picture alone was very, very cringing. However, as I always tell y'all,
that sounds a little weird. I don't know.
World. The energy you put out there is the same energy that you'll attract back.
Yeah.
If you out there living that life, you gotta expect that it'll come to you at some point in time. Some make it out, but for the most part, it's either a graveyard or a prison cell.
But these crazy ass little boys every nigga don't, like, one thing I know about being in Chicago growing up, like, people think it won't happen to them. People think they won't get caught by the police. People think they will never get shot. People think they won't die. They don't imagine it happening to them. You see what I'm saying? Realistically though, I wasn't that nigga. See, that's why I was scared when I was growing up. I'm not going over there doing that shit. Police jump out on me, I'm running for my life, nigga. I'm gonna pass out before these feet stop moving. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? Cause I ain't going to jail. No, sir, ski. I'm scared as hell, boy. And I'm damn sure ain't getting smoked out here. That ain't happening. So whatever the hell I gotta do to make sure that don't happen, folks, I'm gonna make sure, gang. But A lot of niggas don't think that it'll happen to them, bro. People just be, oh, yeah. Because it's so normal in the hood. It's so normal to have a switch. It's so normal to go to jail. It's so normal for somebody to die. So it's like, you don't even really sit down and think like, damn, fool, if I keep doing this, I'm going to die too. It don't never cross the, if it never cross your mind.
Now, on a serious note, y'all let this be a lesson to all the young guys that's coming up, and y'all glorify that drill culture. Too many kids fall victim to the streets, and the drill culture is more appealing to them because a lot of them see instant gratification due to dissing and going viral on YouTube.
I don't know why.
However,
they ass be broke.
This is usually the end results. Here this kid was, 17 years old, promising basketball career, and was smart enough to get the highest score on his SATs in his school, and yet he was shot and unalived in front of his mother on his way to school. So it's not worth it, man. Rest in peace to all the young ones that fell victim to the streets before they actually got a chance to live life. Now, when it comes to Noah having his hands in the unaliving of Cheese, once again, we're not sure. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see if anybody else confirm it.
Right.
Gilly himself haven't said anything.
He ain't gonna say
Noah's
nothing.
Passing.
He ain't gonna say
nothing. We don't
nothing.
expect him to neither.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows, maybe he don't. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this situation.
Gilly ain't gonna say nothing. I wouldn't say nothing either. Gilly too grown to say something. And I'm sure he don't want to attach himself to that bullshit. But regardless though, man, even Cheese, bro. Y'all unalive Cheese, bro. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know Cheese was in Philly. I know he was from Philly. But Cheese ain't strike me as the nigga that was out here catching bodies. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I be saying though, like the streets is super watered down. It ain't like, it don't make sense no more. Like even a nigga like FBG Duck, who out of all the rumors, all the documentaries, all the everything that y'all heard about Duck, folk, when have y'all ever heard Duck doing something to one of them niggas? When have y'all heard about Duck shooting up one of their parties? You know what I'm saying? Beating up one of their girlfriends or something. Like, y'all, you didn't hear nothing about that. Them old black niggas was only thirsty to go catch that body because his name was big. So they know if they go back to the hood and say, yeah, we got Duck, it hold a little bit more weight. Really, the niggas y'all need to be trying to go get is the niggas that's putting the belt to y'all ass, man. That's what makes sense. That guy shot at me, I'm going to blick at him. You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna wait for me to catch one to first. No, I'm finna go play offense. That makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's a war to me. But for you to go get this nigga who ain't did none of nobody, he just chilling, he just from here. He just on the block all the time. He just over here. For you to go do that, it's crazy. For you to go unalive Cheese, it's crazy. When it's people that's really putting a belt to y'all hood. It's really people that's pulling up on y'all hood, letting off 30, 40 shots, hitting 2 ladies, 3 guys, and a baby. You feel me? Really letting off switches, really letting off glicks, really robbing y'all, really taking y'all cars. You know what I'm saying? Really selling on y'all territory, whatever it is, folks. It's really like that type of stuff. And if that type of stuff going on and it's a real war, that kind of makes some type of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just the streets. It ain't never changed. But nowadays, niggas don't even care about no money. Niggas don't even care about no street, none of that, folks. They just want attention. This little boy got, and it's weird too, because this little boy was getting attention in school and on the court, but he wanted that street attention. He wanted motherfucker to be scared of him. He wanted to be a savage. He wanted to be a gangster. And that's what happened to gangsters, bro. Gangsters go in graves, or they go behind bars. It ain't nothing good that come out of being a gangster. And even if you do get some bread, gang, no matter how much bread you get, you're not going to be able to spend it because you're going to go to jail. FBI, open up! And most of these niggas don't have money. Most of these street niggas don't even have 10,000 saved up. So for all these niggas, little boys and little kids that be looking up to these streets, it's a facade. These little boys be broke. It's all get out, gang. His mama was taking him to school. He wasn't pulling up in no damn G-Wagon. He was still living in the hood. Living in the hood don't mean nothing other than your mama and your daddy was broke. That's all that mean. It don't mean nothing else. It mean y'all poor. It don't mean you a real nigga. It don't mean you a gangster. It mean you and your mama was poor in the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? That's all it mean. Do your homework, folks. Y'all better stop tweaking. Preacher Michael just entered the building. Chat. For them Greg. Give me a cheer before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?